cop called me hysterical and said that I was asking for it when I reported my stalker. My neighbor Todd had been harassing me for 6 months. Started with comments about my nurse scrubs being too tight when I got home from night shifts, then showing up whenever I was outside, always trying to start conversations I clearly didn't want. I documented everything. When he started leaving flowers on my doorstep with notes about how we were meant to be together, I went to the police station. Officer Rick Brennan took my report, looked at my documentation, then looked at me, said maybe I was being too friendly. Maybe my work schedule that he'd somehow memorized meant I was asking for it by having a routine. Those exact words, asking for it, by existing on a schedule, by wearing work-required scrubs. I asked for his badge number. He said I was overreacting. Todd was harmless. Why ruin a man's life over some flowers? I left with no report filed. 2 weeks later, Todd escalated. Started calling my work pretending to be my boyfriend. Almost got me fired. Left letters under my door describing our future together. I went back to the station. Different officer, Janet Mills. She pulled up my previous visit. Brennan had written that I was hysterical female, probably encouraging neighbor for attention. Mills wouldn't override his assessment. That night, Todd tried to pick my lock at 2 a.m. I had installed a camera after the police wouldn't help. Got everything on video. His face clear. Him trying different keys. Whispering through the door that he knew I was awake. 43 minutes of footage. Called 911. Brennan showed up. I showed him the video. He said it wasn't breaking and entering since Todd didn't actually get in. Maybe Todd was drunk. Thought it was his apartment. I lived in 4B. Todd lived in 2F. Different floors. Brennan left without even talking to Todd. I went to the station again. Demanded a supervisor. Brennan intercepted me. Said he'd already told the sergeant I was unstable. Creating drama for attention. If I didn't stop harassing Todd with false accusations, he'd recommend psychiatric evaluation. Said there was no stalking. Just a woman who couldn't handle a man finding her attractive. Maybe if I dressed differently, Todd would lose interest. Maybe I was asking for it by living alone. I recorded that conversation on my phone. A week later, Todd attacked Amy from 3C. She'd just moved in. He thought she was me in the dark hallway. Grabbed her from behind. She had pepper spray. Fought him off. Todd was arrested immediately. Different officers responded. During the investigation, detectives asked if anyone else had issues with Todd. I gave them everything. 6 months of documentation. Videos, including my 3 visits to the station, and Brennan refusing reports. The detective's face went dark. Asked me to repeat what Brennan had said every word, especially the asking for it parts. Turns out Brennan had a pattern. 17 women over 3 years had tried to file stalking or harassment reports. He dismissed them all. Told them they were asking for it. Overreacting. 3 of those women were later assaulted. One was killed by her ex-husband 4 days after Brennan refused to file her restraining order violation report. Internal Affairs got involved. Found Brennan's personal notes in his desk. He'd been taking money from Todd. $500 to keep me from filing reports. Had similar arrangements with other stalkers and abusers. Called it his consulting fee for keeping guys out of trouble with crazy women. He'd made $30,000 over 3 years protecting predators. The investigation revealed Todd had done this before in 2 other states. Both times women reported him. Both times nothing was done until he attacked someone could have been stopped if Brennan had run a basic background check. Brennan was arrested at the station. Corruption, accessory to assault, obstruction of justice, 17 counts of failure to protect. Every woman he dismissed was contacted. Every case reopened. Todd got 15 years for attacking Amy and stalking multiple women. Brennan got 8 years, lost his pension. His wife divorced him during the trial when she learned he'd been protecting predators for money. The station implemented new policies. All stalking reports must be filed. 2 officers must be present for sensitive complaints. I testified at both trials, played my recording of Brennan saying I was asking for it by existing. The jury took 11 minutes to convict him. At his sentencing, Brennan's lawyer said he was a good cop who made mistakes. The judge disagreed. Said any cop who tells a woman she's asking for it isn't making a mistake. He's enabling predators. She gave him the maximum sentence. I still think about Diana, the woman who was killed. She'd begged Brennan for help. He told her she was asking for it by taking her ex back once before. 4 days later, she was dead. Her daughter found her. Brennan never even wrote down her name.